Hi, I'm Sally Kubly. I'm the Executive Director of the Charles E. Kubly Foundation. In the next few minutes, we'd like to highlight a few of the programs that are making a difference in our community thanks to the support of the Foundation. Programs selected fit the mission of the Foundation, which is to raise awareness of depression, eliminate stigma, help people access resources, and prevent suicide. Here are a few examples.
You know, the Morning Blend is a daytime talk show, and we get the opportunity to highlight all different kinds of topics. And we've done a number of segments on this show about mental health. And really the only reason that we've been doing these segments is because we received a grant from the Kubly Foundation. And it was a really exciting opportunity for us to kind of focus on things that are important to so many different people. This really all began because we did a full hour. It was the first time we ever did a full hour-long show on just one topic, and that topic was mental health, specifically depression. And because that was received so well, we decided to form a partnership and do 7 additional segments throughout the year. And some of the projects that I think I remember the most are the one we did about preventing depression in the workplace. We did another one about exercise and the benefits of exercise on mental health. And the other one was about the LGBT community and the fact that there's a lot of bullying going on. It's been in the news a lot lately. And I kind of think of it as like, you know, a lot of people think teasing is a natural part of life, but really I think bullying is sort of like teasing on steroids, because there are so many kids that we're hearing about now who have attempted suicide or completed suicide, in part because there's so much prejudice and stigma surrounding that particular population. So we were able to kind of put the spotlight on that community and talk about some risks and some issues specifically related to the LGBT group.
So as a middle school counselor in the Cedarburg area, fortunately we found this program, and it was perfect because our students, there was a great need with our students. Our staff needed more training, and the parents of our students. So we were able to bring in the teen health, the teen depression program, and we had them come in and they met with our 7th graders and 8th graders. Also there was the component that we had in the evening where the trainers came in, where Sue came in and met with the parents of our students and did an educational piece with them, which was very well received, very, very helpful. We got a DVD of the program, which I use a lot with my parents. They're struggling with it in their teens, and either I'll sit down with them in my office and we'll watch it together, and then we can process it.
I got a chance to teach the 8th grade, the whole 8th grade in my school, and it was kind of surprising because I didn't realize how many of them knew about depression and suicide. A couple weeks after I talked to the 8th grade about it, a couple people from the community came into my English class and talked to us about the same thing I talked to the 8th graders about.
It starts off with a video component, and the students watch it, and then they get an idea of what depression is, what it looks like, that it happens to real people, and what can we do to help. And from that piece, then they go into the classroom and they meet with these teens, and they do some role plays, they do some games, they just kind of make it real, and the students loved it. It was really very powerful for them.
You just might not see it, but a lot of teens are depressed because of peer pressure or because of school or stress or relationships that's not going well. Some of us might not want to talk about it. Some of us might be depressed, but don't want nobody else to know that, you know, we're depressed or they're depressed.
I think the good news is that depression is treatable. There's a lot of success with therapy, with treatment for depression. The bad news is very few people seek it out. Not enough people seek it out. And I think if more people heard the good news that there is help out there, that there's not a reason to be ashamed, more people would seek out that help. And that's what I hope is a result of doing these segments, and with our partnership between the Morning Blend and the Kubly Foundation, that's what I hope will happen.